A couple of UWSP students are starting to train in boxing at Gus Gym in Marshfield. They are also trying to start a UWSP boxing club.
We have 5 coaches up here, so we stay very busy. Some nights we have up to 27 kids up here training. Normally in a year's time we have about 65 kids that go through our gym. About 10% of them come up here for competition and actually compete. We've got some pretty good kids right now, so we're excited about working with UWSP. Stevens Point has been begging for a boxing club for quite a while, and there's a lot of interest. There's a lot of reasons why it should happen. There's a lot of kids out there that can benefit from learning what it's like with this sport, as far as what it'll do for themselves on an individual basis, as far as believing in themselves, moving on. I know it helped me in my life all the way through. And we're excited about working with UWSP and getting this going for you guys and making it work.
One goal the students have is to provide a safe environment to train.
Our goal is to provide a safe environment for students to practice and train for boxing and eventually compete at an amateur level.
As far as the measures that we take to make sure that we're safe, in addition to the boxing gloves, we usually have headgear, and it's required that we have mouth guards, and there are certain shoes to wear to protect your ankles, and the contact, depending on the level that you're at, it can either be really physical to the point that it hurts, or it can be something like what me and Diamond was doing, where it's just working on the jabs and moving around. It's a safe outlet because we're always in a boxing facility, and we always have like certified boxing instructors there teaching us what to and what not to do. So it's not that likely that you'll get hurt unless you are actually boxing.
One of the biggest problems the club faces is space.
The biggest challenge is probably spacing, because there actually used to be a room for the boxing club, but they turned it into a dance studio, so now we have to find a place to put the stuff and actually train and everything, and not exactly getting a lot of cooperation in that area.
Not only are there physical benefits, there are a lot of other benefits to boxing as well.
I originally got involved in boxing because growing up in Milwaukee, there's not a lot of positive outlets, so I just kind of wanted to avoid being at home as much as possible, and boxing was kind of my way out of being at home and out of trouble.
Teaches discipline, self-defense. It's just a great way to get a good workout. So I think it'd be beneficial to have UWSP students into boxing. I mean, it's kind of a dying sport right now, so it'd be nice to get it as many clubs as you can around the area.
I kind of feel like with boxing, it's a good outlet for people. It's a physical sport, but it's not always necessarily physical with an opponent, because you do your own individual training. I know back home from Milwaukee, this is something that a lot of people tend to do as an outlet. Given it's different. It's not the usual basketball, football type of thing, so I think it's different to bring back to UWSP.
It relieves a lot of stress, especially during finals week when people get their final grades and they can't hit their professors. So this will be a great way to relieve that stress.
People have been waiting for boxing to come back to UWSP for a long time, so the more the merrier.
For more campus, national, and world news, stay tuned to The Pointer at pointeronline.uwsp.edu.